wind is 230 at 10 knots. Now the runway here is 27, which means it's 40 degrees off, so about half of that wind is across the runway, giving no more than 5 knots. We've got the Harrier display later on today, plus on display we have a number of showground that you see in front of you today. But be under no doubt, by Wednesday this week it will be restored back to its operational status.
And you're here on an airfield commemorating its 75th anniversary this year, because RAF Fairford was opened in 1944, then home to Royal Air Force short Stirlings, involved in the transport and glider towing side of the D-Day invasion, 75th anniversary of which was of course commemorated earlier in the year. And so it's with great pleasure that we begin the show with, gentlemen, on behalf of the United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Mike Holmes, and all the men and women of Air Combat Command. We would like to thank you for having us at RAF Fairford for the 2019 Royal International Air Tattoo. I'm the Viper Demonstration Superintendent and one of your narrators, Master Sergeant Chris Schneider from Alexandria, Minnesota. Here with me at Shown Center is my co-narrator, Tech Sergeant Ryan Hutchinson from Concord, California, as well as our safety observer and combat-proven fighter pilot, Captain Jonathan Lee, call sign Snip from Seattle, Washington. As a member of Air Combat Command's 20th Fighter Wing located at Shaw Air Force Base in Sumter, South Carolina, it is my distinct pleasure to describe to you today a combat capability demonstration by the world's premier multi-role fighter, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, affectionately known as the Viper.
The commander and pilot for the Viper demonstration team is Major Garret Schmitz, call sign Toro from Price, Utah. Major Schmitz is a veteran fighter pilot with more than 2,400 hours in military aircraft and 55 combat missions supporting Operation Inherent Resolve. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up. Fighting Falcon. Viper demo team will give a visual check of the aircraft before it continues its approach. One more circuit and then land. Indeed, the former situation was what we saw happen yesterday when the Patrouille de France had a suspected engine issue and was accompanied into land by one of the other formation members. Yes, it's a good idea to have another aircraft looking at you at all times whilst there's an emergency, because sometimes emergencies become double and treble emergencies and things start to compound. So we believe descending to 100 feet. On the right is the F-16 conducting a low fly-through for a visual inspection. The configuration we're expecting is undercarriage and flaps down, possibly with the hook deployed as well.
It's vibration. It's still a big runway, so chucking it and stuff.
So we believe descending to 100 feet. From the right is the F-16 conducting a low fly-through for a visual inspection. The configuration we're expecting is undercarriage. And I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone with the big long lenses that took photos of that aircraft and tried to relay back to us the nature of the emergency. Thank you. That has absolutely been passed across to the F-16 Viper demo team, who have relayed that back to the pilot with a decision now to land back here at Fairford.
He said he had flight control issues. Not good. New sensor. Yeah, failed. It's still coming on.
So a successful landing is expected to be able to start its display at 25 minutes past the hour, so that's in just over 2 minutes time, so not long to go before we get things back underway with the C-27J, a few minutes late.